Hi everybody, I am Jason, that is Brett. On this episode of Brett's Brick Builds, we got a kit from 1986. Kit number 6658, known as Bulldozer. And it's a kit, it's complete, but it does not have the original instructions. We've got a printout of the instructions, no box. But we thought it was a good investment, being that it was a complete set, and all the pieces were in good condition. So we've got a printed out set of instructions. And these I didn't print out, it was actually supplied with the kit. So it was good of the seller to, good on them for providing these with the kit. So quite nice. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. Before we get into it, we could respectfully ask you to throw us a like and subscribe, maybe a comment on this video. We'd really appreciate it. Helps our channel out, helps the algorithm, helps you out to find other similar content if this is what you're looking for. But without any further ado, what do you say, Brett? Want to get into it? All right, let's get into it. This time period, just for me personally, is I think probably mid-late 80s is my favorite Lego period because there was minimal stickers on stuff, simplicity of a build, and what they were doing with the simplicity of a build was even more awesome. So just one of our favorite time periods in Lego. So we're going through here, and as I said, we've got copied instructions. We don't have actual ones, but they are copied and printed from a PDF on a website that had, you know, the original instructions. Original instructions at their disposal. Yeah, right. Destructions. That's what we got. That's what we have. I always have trouble between got and have. I'm an East Coast guy, and I don't care what anybody says. There's a bit of an East Coast got have issue. Got some low-flying aircraft because it wouldn't be a build on our channel without a plane flying solo. You're thinking it may be landing in your backyard. I know, you hear that one? That one is crazy, dude. That one is super low. First thing we'll do here, before we go crazy and get into this too much, we will get our minifigure built. I got ahead of myself there and started on the actual build, but we will do our minifigure. I know, it's that plane coming in so low. Mess with me. Alright. Get our little figure here. He is a very, very simple figure. He has the standard hard hat, which we saw in just the steamroller kit we built last week. A brand new kit, still using that piece. He's got the standard smiley face and then just a blue torso and legs. No printing on the back either. Just a super simple figure in a work uniform. Now we'll go back to the build. We will make this happen now in a way that makes sense for us. Now that that plane is flown over and is out of earshot. So it is at the airport, I'm assuming. That was definitely inbound, not outbound. Outbound sounds different because I think they run a north-south for landing and then east-west for takeoff, if I remember correctly. But it's a minor thing. It's neither here nor there now. We'll go ahead, put the axles on. This is, again, one of the early builds that we see of them starting to use the Technic pieces, mixing with standard Lego, which like forever was a no-no, and then it just started happening, and then it was they just started doing it on all the kits. But for the longest time, it was like the two were not to be combined for some reason. So, we're just trying to get my axles centered a little bit here. Before we got a little off center, so we'll push it down because it's Lego and we can do those kind of adjustments and we're good there. All right, let's see, next step. I see what we're doing here. We've got a black 2x4 going here. Then let's kind of like center roof, angled piece. And then we have a 2x3 going on the end. And then we have this guy going and facing back that way. I think that's supposed to be like the hydraulic lines and stuff when that's all in position. There. Another 2x2 going here. And we have a 1x2 with the holes. Regular 1x2, no holes. And angled 2x2. We have another 2x2 back here. We have 4 of the black, what I call barrels or cylinders. 1x1 cylinder slash barrels going here. I think that's going to be supposedly to be the motor. And we have these pieces here. These were often broken, so I had to see one of those in pristine condition. If not pristine, very good. And we're going one back. That's good. Kind of covers up the articulation point. We have the exhaust slash smokestack. Another longer sloping 2x3 with the slope. Forward, forward. These over here. Yeah, I can see through. Okay. Just threw the steering wheel in there unintentionally. That out. A couple of the 1x4s. Another 1x2 going across there. Printout on the instructions, it's a tad darker than I think they would have been in the original printing, so just making sure I'm the right number of studs in between places and pieces. I just wanted to look ahead. I was having it in my brain. I was seeing an extra piece that wasn't there, but the instructions, the next step takes care of that. So just wanted to make sure I wasn't headed down a wrong path where I was going to have to pull some stuff apart. Here. Got the roof on there. 4 wheels pressing on. Nice oversized Technic wheels for the look of this thing. And here. Fight with it a little bit. We'll get her. There we go. There we have it. Go ahead and put our driver in. What's that, Brett? Yeah, I like the they did a lot. They had, like, you know, it was like fire, ambulance, police, and construction. It was kind of like the bread and butter of the kits for like the longest time. Get this here where you guys can get a better look at it. Side view there, plan view. It's got the articulation knuckle or hinge in the middle. Accidentally pop that off there. Put that back on. And we have the scoop on the front, up and down. It's nice, and it's got good clutch on it still too for the age of it. It moves around nicely. Rear, the brake lights on the rear. Got the headlights for the front, the caution lights. And we got our driver in there. So that is kit number 6658 from 1986. Legoland system, Bulldozer, listed as having 65 pieces. And I'm glad we picked this one up. Went together nicely, and real quality parts. I'm sure some of these may have been switched out over time, but either way, nice complete kit of the time period. If you like what we're doing here, come back next week, visit us again. We'll be happy to see you, and hopefully you enjoy the older builds. Got older builds, newer builds, ASMR reviews of builds. Try to do a little bit of everything on the channel. Most of it in real time. We do have some speed builds that we do on some of the kits if they take a little longer. And some people seem to like those also. So we'll go ahead and put them out there. But the bread and butter is the real-time builds, especially the older kits. And that is Brett. I am Jason. We'll be back next week with another new old build, if that makes any sense, if you know what I'm saying. And we will see you then. Thanks for stopping by.